What's up everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope you're all well. I'm great, thank you for asking. Today guys, I'm going to talk you through three, I'm going to call them push exercises, chest exercises, but push because there's a few shoulders in there that I think that you should be doing. And I'm very, very hesitant to say that you have to do anything, but I think using a form of the three movements I'm about to talk to is a must in your week, right? Because at some point you're going to train push, and I think if you're going to train push a couple times a week, at some point within those sessions you should be doing one of these exercises, or at least a variation of it, right? I'm going to talk you through why, I'm going to talk you through how, and I'm going to talk you why I think that these types of movements are superior to the traditional ones that you might be thinking about. So without further ado, I'm going to creep into it with exercise one. We'll catch you there. Hi guys, so exercise one. Now, I love this exercise not only because it is a great delta exercise, but because it just warms up those joints around the whole pec movement. It gets the synovial fluid moving. It also prevents injuries, and it's actually very good for your kind of rotator cuff and the back of your shoulders to get a little bit stronger so you can set yourself into position a little bit more. And it's going to be a cuffed crucifix lateral raise. You can grab these cuffs from one of if anyone's asking, the link will be in the description box. But you want to grab yourself on a close cable stack. The reason why we go for a close cable stack is because ultimately, if you're getting on a wide one, you're getting pulled all the way across here. Our maximum range of motion here is going to be pretty much where the close cable stack falls. The good thing about the cable is as I pull this out, you're going to see that naturally, even when I just like hold my hand down, you're just going to see that it falls into a position that just pulls directly against like the line of pull that I'm looking for. And then of course, if I cross it over, you have that perfect line of pull across both of these. And what I want you to focus on is bringing that all the way across, because the lat is still engaged here. Sorry, the lateral head of the delta is still engaged here. And then just pulling directly out into a crucifix fashion, like you're being nailed to the cross. This is a full range challenge for the delt, while externally rotating a bit, using that rotator cuff, while warming up at the same time. And I think you'll find if you do this before you're pressing, it's not only a pretty efficient exercise energy-wise, so like you don't expend a shit ton of energy. Like I've done a set now, I'm heavy breathing a bit, but like compare that to a hack squat, for example, right? The energy demand is little, so the return on investment on doing this exercise first is high, because you get supple, get fluid in the joint, work the delt for a full range when it's not fatigued, and kind of prepare yourself to lift a little bit. So give this a go at the start of your workout. So I can't have every exercise as something schmancy that you've never seen before. You have to understand that the things that have been talked about over and over again, they really do work. So I'm going to go into an incline press here. Now, 95%, if not more, of you out there watching this video should be doing incline press first. Priority principle is very, very apparent in bodybuilding. We have a gas tank, an energy tank that we have available in the day or in the session. As you go through it, the gas tank shrinks. Your ability to output, your ability to train hard gets lower. You want to put as much of that gas tank towards parts of the body that you want to improve the most, right? For most of us, that's incline chest, unless you've got some massive incline chest and some weird little no chest. But I don't know if I've ever seen anyone like that. So incline chest press is going to be my next tip, and do that first, right? Your first big press. Once you've warmed up, once you've got everything lubed up, once you've acclimated to your top set, I want you to think about incline press. It doesn't mean just jump on any incline press. My biggest tip for an incline press, if you've got them in your gym actually, I'll list them out for you. Dumbbell press always works. Why? Because it converges, so that tells you a big thing. Anything that converges is going to be good for you. Actually, the hammer strength incline press is really good if you've got it, the Atlantis one. I would stay away from the prime one personally. It's a little bit wide for most people. It's a little bit wide for me, so if you're bigger than me, maybe you can. If you're not, I'd probably stay away from it. The Cybex incline press is pretty good, and this one is an M-Torture. Those are like my favorite incline presses. Steer towards those. If you don't have those machines, dumbbells will work perfectly fine. So exercise 2, load up the incline press. So on to, you can't do this in every gym, that's for sure, because you do need the close cable stack here. Again, you can imagine it's basically going to be a press. So if we're going to do a wild cable stack, you're just not at a really good angle. But a cable D handle, the D handle just being the handle that shapes like a D, this way. It's just going to offer you that converge that we talked about, and it's also going to offer you the pull from the cable as well, right? So you can just direct that intent right across the body. We know that a big function of the pec is to bring the elbow across the body, right? So if you're just doing a press that does this, you can actually see the difference. Once I hide my nipple, look at the difference when my pec is going here to that, right? That is literally the definition of why you should be looking to converge things where you can. So this is going to be a D-handle cable press, focusing on that converge. Another thing that's really good about this is that you can quite safely, and you're going to see this when you see me do this over this, is get into a very deep position and work that extreme length and range without like too much injury risk, because we're using a weight that's manageable. It's on a cable machine, and if we need to, you can just like drop it down and it's not going to cause you too much of an issue. So D-handle cable press is a big win in my book, and it's going to be the third one on our list. Just like 3 pretty good tips, I think, that you can take into your chest workouts, and just remember the points within those exercises as well, like big stretches, converges, picking exercises that fit you a little bit better, but also the reasoning behind those exercises as well. I think you can get a lot of value from it. One little bonus, just to throw it on there, in case people comment and think, you need to do this as well, like a fly would be really good, because that is just a different movement than like moving it forward, though the same concept of bringing the pec across the midline. You're just going to extend that range a little bit more by just throwing like a pec deck in, a cuff fly or anything like that. So make sure you're doing a fly for sure, but I wanted to just keep some tips there that you guys might not be doing, or you might be, but you could take them into your training, capitalize on them, and take your chest to the next level. So guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. We'll be back very soon. Peace and everybody. Bye-bye.